Obviously we're reliant on technology, 24/7 in our lives. GoPros are known to not record when you think they're recording. Have you ever been in a situation where you've unearthed something that's just mind blowing, or you've been in a situation that's been maybe comical or exciting or dangerous, and only to get home and you're thinking, wow, I'm so glad I got that on tape, but only to realize that your camera had stopped recording and you never actually captured that? Was there any one particular time like that you can recall where you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that never was captured on tape?
On a daily basis, man. If you don't film on, if you don't create on YouTube, you have no idea how many videos it takes to get a good video down, right? So when I'm recording, I don't really know how long I'm recording for. So, my camera separates those files into 5 gigabyte files, right? And that turns out, the way I have my settings on my camera, that is 17 minutes and 39 seconds. So if you watch my videos, a lot of them are 17 minutes and 39 seconds, right? Because I don't edit my videos. I don't combine those 2 files. And usually I just pitch that rest of the video. It's usually a couple minutes long. And a lot of videos that I have, I have a really good find, like right when my battery dies, or right in between that segmented section of the video after it gets done recording 5 gigabytes of material there. But I delete a lot of good videos just because I have to. I don't have time to manage the editing part of that because I have so many videos I have to go through, right? Because I'm detecting for many hours a day, and I can just choose which videos I want to publish, and I just can't keep them all on my hard drive. I have to really delete a lot of them. Yeah. It's sad to say, but I've deleted a lot of really good videos just because crappy quality, the sound is not good, or the traffic is so loud you can't hear the detector, or there's a little bit of mud on my lens, or it's raining and the microphone fills up with water. There's a lot of struggles in creating videos with the technology that we have nowadays. Back in the days when we didn't have waterproof cameras, there's just no way that I would be able to really be filming, be rolling all day long, because it just rains so much where I live at.
Yeah. With regards to filming, you're very comfortable with talking to camera, and the narration of what you do is very consistent. It makes your videos very easy to watch, even though what you might be uncovering might be very everyday materials that you unearth, but it's just the experience of what, you're talking about and how you're going about doing it, and the wisdom that you drop in. It all makes an interesting soundtrack. Would you, 10 years ago, before you was even doing any of these recordings, putting them on YouTube, was that something that you kind of, you had it in your mind, like, this is how my video is going to look, or is this just something organically that all kind of unfolded?
It all unfolded, right? I'm actually a really shy person, to tell you the truth. I really don't like talking to people. I don't like being on forums. I'm a really shy person. But YouTube has really gotten me out there, and the first, I would say, about 150 videos, people kept on commenting, man, you never show your face. What do you look like? What do you look like? And then I finally showed my face, and they said, oh man, you should show your face more. I said, okay, all right, I'll do it. And then about 6 months ago, a majority of my videos, I turn my camera and I explain something, or I talk about something, and that's been turning out pretty good. I haven't really had too many complaints.
Yeah. I mean, I think, another unique thing about your videos is that, I personally learned a lot from you just by watching your live dig videos with the simplex, and just seeing what it is that you passed on or what interested you. You know, obviously everyone, when they first get a metal detector, they just latch on the VDIs and they want to see those 90s ring up and they want to just dig them, right? But when you get a grip of things, you realize you're listening for the tones, and you know, yeah, the VDIs can help you, but you know, your videos, you don't even, I don't even think you're really paying attention to the VDIs much. I know that the Deus unit doesn't even have the ability, if you'd even see it, so you're literally just going off by tone. So it's a, you know, it's your videos are unique in that way that they just, you know, let the viewer learn as you go through literally all of your finds, the good, the bad, the ugly. And you know, I think it's a great format. So, you know, for somebody who's shy, you certainly don't appear it, and you're very comfortable with talking in public. You must get some occasional odd glances or remarks when you're narrating and people don't even know you're making videos, right?
Yes. I'm actually going to post a video here in a couple days. I was metal detecting a tree, right?
Yeah.
Because I knew there's something inside the tree bark, and you'll see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be interesting find.
Yeah. There's I saw a video where you were curb stripping, and it, you know, some people had objected to what you was doing. You know, the situation kind of got a little tense. You know, someone kind of faced off with you, and is that an extreme rarity with curb stripping, or is that something that you have come across? You know, people objecting to what you're doing.
You got to be pretty tough to dig in curb strips, right?
Yeah.
I'm not out there to damage people's property. I know what sprinkler heads sound like. I know which curb strips to pass up, because there's not going to be anything inside of those newer, renovated, you know, laid down sod curb strips. And I don't want to really dig in on that newer grass. The grass that's the curb strips that are the best are the ones that are really bumpy and rough, and the grass is like patchy, and in the hood, you know, in places where you know, a lot of people are going to have problems with you digging there. Yeah. You know, I have had a lot of people call the police on me, and the police say I'm just fine doing what I'm doing. You know, usually when a person comes out and has a problem with me digging in their curb strip, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to even argue with them. Even if they want to argue, I just walk away and just move on. You know, it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah. I mean, when you are curb stripping, you obviously are literally next to traffic that is at times going past at a very high speed. You know, has there been any situations where someone's almost run you over, a cyclist has gone into you, or you're obviously mindful of that and just conscious of it for safety reasons?
No, I'm really conscious. Before I actually put my knees on the curb, I always look. I glance over. You can't really see when my head's up like this. My camera is pointing straight down, almost down pretty far. But I can look up without having to move my head.
Yeah.
You know? And if I move my head too fast, it'll just be a blur. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm very aware of what's going on around me. I'm always looking behind my back, because, you know, downtown, you know, there's a lot of people who are kind of sketchy. Yeah. So, and that's why I like digging with other people in the curb strips, you know, just kind of watch my back too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I appreciate your time, Jeremy, and you know, I keep doing what you're doing. You know, there's a lot of people that enjoy what it is that you do, and you know, I for one appreciate all the effort that goes into the videos, and you know, obviously there's a ton of things that are going on in you know, behind the scenes that people don't get to see. You know, I work in media, so you know, I appreciate all the work that you do and all the effort that you make for these videos. And you know, I noticed, and you've made videos where you talk quite passionately about not monetizing your channel. Is that something that you would eventually end up changing your mind on when it comes to actually making money from?
Ads drive me freaking. There's nothing worse than watching like a really awesome video and there's ads every 5 minutes. Right? Yeah. I can't stand ads because I'm not really a purchaser of marketing gimmicks or ads or whatnot. And I'm not going to do that to my viewers. I want them to get uninterrupted live dig videos.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, thank you again. And on behalf of everyone who's watching this video, I'm sure they're just heaping praises in the comment section. So thanks so much, Jeremy, for your time. I appreciate your time meeting with me for my channel. It's just during the pandemic, I've gone into metal detecting. It started with my own son watching an episode of Peppa Pig where one of the characters was using a metal detector. And I thought, wow, wouldn't that be fun to just pass the time with my own kid in my own backyard? And now I've kind of gone through 3 different metal detectors now, and it's becoming quite an obsession of mine. So I appreciate your time with this interview, and stay well and stay safe.
Thanks so much for having me, Dan.
Yeah, thank you.